Welcome everybody to another Coaster Hour, I guess pretty much reaction live stream, and today we are going to be reacting to um, the King's Dominion announcement. And of course, if you guys already know, yesterday, we've already known what this ride was going to be for a while, and it's really no secret just because like the track and everything was on site. We already knew that SNS 40 that we were getting an SNS 40 free spin. That was pretty much confirmed. But as of yesterday, we had a leak that I won't go into too much because, to be honest, the reasoning behind the leak was honestly, I'll just say, pretty screwed up from the guy doing it. Basically, he just leaked the new coaster out of revenge because the park didn't invite them to the I guess that person or their group to the media event. So they leaked the coaster the day before, which, like I said, pretty I did not like that one bit. But so I'm not really going to talk about it that much. But the announcement, there still could be some things here that we don't know about in terms of like the area. They might tease an upcoming attraction for next year, or whenever they get the new like coaster or volcano replacement. Maybe they'll tease that today. Not sure if that'll happen, but you never know. It's possible. And there's some things to figure out with the new area, so there's that. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much that. And how are you guys all doing today? And is everything looking good? Audio and everything, is it looking good? But yeah. Oh yeah, I should also probably turn off the Wi-Fi in my phone. That could affect connection, so that might help out. But yeah, so I guess basically, what do you guys think of this edition, since we already know that it is SNS 40 free spin? But yeah, what do you guys think? You think it looks amazing? Should be exciting. That's cool. My day's just starting right now, before the stream, and for those who haven't been on here, or seen my live streams, basically what I'll do is I'll actually have the video up because it's from King's Dominion, so I should be able to use it. If you want to watch the stream live without my commentary, I have the link pinned. It's gonna be on their Facebook page, so that's good. But yeah, my day's just starting. It's 7:45 here. Depending on how long this announcement goes, I may have to leave like immediately afterward because I actually have to go to school today. So we'll see what happens with that. But so far my day's going pretty good. But yeah, you're sure the volcano replacement will be better than this? We'll see what happens with it. Yeah, and I saw that KD fan. I don't want to say, I know it's a group of fans, so I don't want to like make them all like seem bad. It was basically like one person, right? So I don't want to go after them like when I said earlier what I thought they did was wrong. No, I think that was I just think the one guy who leaked that was just not a good thing to do, and it really just reinforces why King's Dominion, like, I guess I don't know if they said blacklisted or didn't allow him to go, but it like just pretty much reinforces the point. So yeah, I'm not gonna like blame the entire group there, but the one person who did that, yeah, I definitely think they did the wrong thing there. The color scheme looks pretty good. I do agree with that. We have also known about the color scheme for a good bit, just because of the track on site. But no, I agree. It looks really nice. Probably one of the better looking 40 free spins, honestly. Might be the best looking one, to be completely honest. So, and yeah, best theme for a free spin. I think that's pretty easy. I can't really think of any other ones. So, they did a good job there for sure. But yeah, I don't. This is not really a replacement for Volcano. I believe this is kind of going in the area where the crypt was, and there is going to be a future attraction going where Volcano was. So we'll see if that gets teased today. I'm not betting on it, but it's possible. We'll see. I mean, it would make sense though, because I think at this point, though, I don't know if they prepared for it. We kind of know a lot about the announcement already. There's a few things we don't, like there's some specifics with the area that we don't know about, and there's a few other things. Like I believe Dragon Slayer has one like car or one of the sides where it spins less intensely than the other. I may be wrong on that, so it is interesting. It'll be interesting to see if this has this. I don't think it does, but I think that should be good. By any chance, am I lagging? I have to ask that because I'm looking at my screen and it's kind of like lagging a little bit, but maybe I'm all right. So we'll see. Let me know if things have been going well, because I want things to be fine before I plug another stream into this. So yeah, at least it's not themed to DC for sure. Nice to see a Freespin that isn't. Um, but yeah, we'll see what new information comes out. I mean, we already knew what this was. So yeah, we're good. Okay, thank you. That's good to hear. But thank you for that. So, but yeah, we'll see. And then also another thing. So Cedar Fair actually released today, August 12th, some news from their investment, like just an investment like article, outlining the major 2022 editions. And from the looks of it, based off the article, maybe things will change, or maybe they weren't announcing specific things. It appears that this ride coming to King's Dominion will be the only ride coming to a Cedar Fair park this year, which isn't too surprising for me, to be completely honest, just because, you know, COVID and everything. It makes sense why that is. They're more focusing on like kind of getting like the festivals back and everything, and doing park improvements from the sounds of it. So if you guys didn't hear about that, yeah, that was something that came out. I should have honestly had the link for that. I'll probably get it just in case anyone wants to read up on it. In case like you don't believe me, I'll put the link in the chat. Yeah, someone said lagging. Let's see. Let's see. Is it lagging for anybody else? I'll just ask that. Because sometimes it's just one person has like a bad internet connection. Yeah, we know the name's Tumbili. That was also actually, they did talk about it in the investor news. So I'll put the link in the chat just in case I'm not good. Wow, that's a long. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this link works, because it is long. So let's see. It's actually too long. Great. So, can I link the Reddit article for it then? Would that be shorter? Or the Reddit thing that has it? Yeah. Okay, there we go. There's a link that'll take you to the place that you need to go to look at the investor news thing. But yeah. Let's see. Update, I'm kind of lagging, but it's not too bad. Really? That's so weird. I have everything set up as usual. I'm just doing it at a different time. Hopefully that works itself out. I think, like I said, I turned my Wi-Fi off on my phone, so that should help. Yeah, so we're still basically waiting for the King's Dominion live stream to actually go up live. Yeah, we'll see what actually is announced today that's new. And there were some things that came in here that, what is it I want to look at? I don't think Cedar Point's adding a 2022 coaster. There just hasn't been enough, like, stuff going on for that to happen. And especially with, like, the news article, the investor news article coming out, I think that's pretty much, like, I wouldn't quite say confirmed, but it's very likely they're not getting one. My kind of thinking is that potentially for Wicked Twister, they might be like getting it ready for relocation, although that wasn't mentioned for any of the parks, so that actually also complicates that a little bit. But maybe they're gonna be selling it, so who knows? But it is interesting that they are going to be closing Wicked Twister at Cedar Point like way earlier than you would expect. So we'll see what happens there. Probably the smart move, to be honest, like not adding rides. I could see that. I don't know if the post-COVID boost is going to be, like in terms of attendance and whatnot, is going to be continuing for that much longer is the problem. Unpopular opinion, but and what SeaWorld, like the financials also came out this week, and they outperformed Six Flags and Cedar Fair, but I actually think, even though it's unethical probably, and unfair to the pass holders and coaster enthusiasts, delaying their rides was probably the smart move, to be completely honest, because they did so well this year without even adding anything. And I have to imagine the crowds are going to be less crazy next year. That depends on a lot of things, but definitely delaying those rides was probably the smart idea. Especially when you look at a park like Six Flags Great Adventure, which has had so many issues. And of course they opened their new coaster this year, but even that's had a lot of downtime. So yeah. I will say I actually think that they are SeaWorld's actually making a smart move there, which is probably not what people want to hear. And of course I'm not an expert by any means, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with like just I guess like everything. If Cedar Fair really isn't gonna get any other new attractions for 2022, what's gonna happen with Wicked Twister and what gets announced today. So yeah, where are they live streaming it? Good question. I have a pinned link. It should be pinned anyways. Hopefully it is. I have a pinned link to the live stream. It's going to be on Kings Dominion's Facebook page. They're going to be doing it live from there. And I'm actually going to be putting it on the screen here. But if you want to watch it without my commentary, you can watch it on their Facebook page. So they're going to be doing that. And that's going to be pretty much that. We're still waiting for them to put anything up. I'll put it up live as soon as I can. But I haven't seen anything at this point. If someone else has, then let me know, because I'm still not seeing anything live here from the Kings Dominion Facebook. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. I have heard about Icebreaker at SeaWorld. Like they are getting a bunch of stuff prepped for it, so maybe that will be one of. Well, it's kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure where SeaWorld wants to go. I assume they were just going to delay their rides till next year. But there's some things going on, and it's like maybe they're planning to open some of their rides like later this year. I don't know how that would work with like Busch Gardens Williamsburg, because I don't know how their operating season is, but all their other parks are open like year round. So all the other parts of coasters, so they might open them at the end of 2022 just to say they did it, or 2021 just to say they did it, and it might work out for them, because that probably would not be the worst decision, just so they can have the rides like ready to go by the summer, and whatnot, and have like all the operational experience and everything, because those rides are going to have probably a lot of issues when they open. So that's probably what's going to happen. So yeah, we'll see if Icebreaker does open this year. That is an interesting like kind of like development, like just all the stuff they're doing around the area and everything. But let's see what else there is here. I like how this is Kings Dominion, we're talking about SeaWorld, but I mean, I guess that's kind of what happens sometimes. I think Pantheon's gonna open in 2022. I think it has to be. I'm still expecting I think I still would expect all the SeaWorld coasters to open in 2022, but maybe they won't. it's so interesting. Just like to see what's. It's just I wish they did actually tell us what was going on because that would help so much. But yeah. Um, but let's see. Um, Still nothing's up for the Kings Dominion Facebook page. I would have expected that they would have maybe put it up live at this point. I have not seen it, so now we have 33 people in here. So this is a live reaction stream for those who just came in. I'm gonna be putting up basically the screen as I react to this announcement. But if you want to watch the announcement just without any commentary, I have the pinned link. It's going to be on Kings and Minions Facebook page, but it's still not live yet from what I see, so still waiting on that. But yeah. Let's see. You wrote New Texas Giant earlier this week and it was mediocre. Yeah, that's too bad to hear. Yeah, it could have been a bad day. I haven't ridden it, so I can't really say. But there's some people who really love that ride, so who knows. Definitely one I'm curious to ride for sure. That and they have Shockwave over there, so of course like that's another one for me. And Prairie Screamer is going to be so close by as well, which I want to ride as well, which isn't going to be at Six Flags Over Texas obviously, but it's so close, so yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. Them not announcing the things publicly, and I assume you mean for SeaWorld, is actually a smart move. There are probably reasons why they're not saying it, so you could be right there. I think some people would still appreciate it if they did, even if, and honestly, like, I've heard the parks are pretty understaffed and everything. Like, honestly, I think people would be understanding if they like put out like a statement or whatever and like had like some reasons given. But I can see where you're coming from on that. But yeah, that whole situation, like I said, is crazy. But yeah. So still, it's 7:59. I'm starting to panic a little bit because there is no there is no live thing. It's 8. It's 8. What in the world? Hopefully they get it. They'll probably get it up soon. They're probably a little late. Sometimes that happens. If anyone sees the stream by any chance, if anyone's looking on Facebook and they find it before I do, let me know ASAP. But as of right now, it's still not up yet. So there's probably some on YouTube, I imagine. I don't think Kings Dominion is doing the stream through their YouTube page. Unfortunately, that would have been pretty convenient, honestly. But I don't think that's happening yet. So we're still waiting on the stream to come up for Kings Dominion. And that'll be that pretty much. We'll see what happens there. I'm gonna actually expand this just to see if, let's see if I can get anything, because should have been up and live by now, I would have thought. Let's see, videos, and no, still nothing. Okay, so yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys see this thing, let me know, because I still do not see it anywhere. So I'm actually gonna see on my phone if there's like a stream for like let's see it on YouTube or something from the park. So let's see. It doesn't look like it though, unfortunately. Yeah, so we'll be waiting a little bit on that. Like I said earlier, I do have school today, so I may have to leave like straight after the announcement. But we'll see what happens. It's crazy though. It doesn't look like it's started yet. Which I think it's happened before, so we'll see what happens. So yeah. I'm gonna do something to just see, and then yeah. But thank you guys so much for coming on here. This should be interesting, even though we do already have a lot of information about this ride and even a little information about the area it's going into. But yeah, um, yeah, you guys need a Busch Gardens park themed to Asian Texas. I mean, that would be a Busch Gardens park. I haven't been to them, so I know there's one more. I know Williamsburg is Europe, and then Tampa is more Africa, I would say. But yeah, a Busch Gardens like one theme to Asia would be pretty cool. Um, yeah, but that would be interesting. I don't know if Texas would be the best location for something like that, but it would be really cool. Okay, you're seeing. Okay, Coaster All. He's also doing a stream. Like I said, if I have to leave like immediately after the announcement happens, which is possible just because of time commitments, head over to his stream. He's gonna be doing like a thing afterwards where if you want to call in to his stream, you can actually do that, which is really cool. So yeah, but it still looks like we're all in the same boat. It hasn't started yet for anybody. I'm refreshing it and nothing's happening. So hold on, guys. There's not really much I can do with this right now. It's just starting a little bit late from the looks of it. I'm doing pretty good, thank you, Andre. Yeah, and it's also early for me, as I mentioned. So yeah, you're gonna check. Yeah, this is weird. Like it's been taking a while, so um, this is we'll see. It's on Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna look there then. Oh, that would be difficult to that would be pretty difficult to like stream it, I think. So hopefully, oh, on 8, I can't. I'm not gonna use that. I can't use what is it, Ace? I don't think without their permission, so I'm kind of stuck there. But I guess, or have they actually started for anyone watching that, or no? Are they still getting prepared? Because they might like have it live, but they may have not actually started yet, if that makes sense. So yeah. Um, but it just started. What is King's Dominion doing? Because isn't it supposed to be live on their end? It is on, apparently it's on Insta through Ace, which if it is, I can't put it on my screen, but I may have to watch from there, which that's not ideal, but I'm gonna look at it real quick, see what's going on, and then tell you guys what's going on. I can't put it on the screen because I don't want to have any issues with them. But yeah, the announcement hasn't started yet. I'm just gonna look real quick. Yeah, because if it is from Ace, I can't put it on here. I don't want to have that problem. Which is unfortunate, but we'll see. You said Ace Mid-Atlantic, right? I don't see it. So, like I don't see a stream for it, but then again, I am looking through the computer version. Yeah, so I mean, it sounded like they were gonna be doing this through Facebook. Yeah, nothing's happening. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the other issue. I think I'd have to watch it on my phone, if they do it, if that's the only stream, which is not ideal at all. But it was my understanding that they were gonna stream it on here, as well, on the King's Dominion Facebook page. So I'm gonna be looking at it from my phone and see what happens, and I'll let you guys know if anything happens. Sorry about like all this stuff happening. There's not really much I can do about it in terms of like sort of the chaos in terms of like trying to find a stream for it, but we'll see. No, all I see is a story. They're not streaming it. I don't see any. They're not streaming it, so I can't even say that. Oh, Ride with Ace. Got it. Got it. I was looking at the Mid-Atlantic. Okay, I see. Yeah, Okay, yeah, I can confirm they just have the stage set up. That's it. So, but I am actually gonna have that on here because I think I can watch it from there. But yeah, thank you guys. Ride with Ace currently has it, so I'll actually let's see. Let's see. Where's Instagram? So I'll put the link in case. I don't think we'll need it. Hopefully it'll come live on King's Dominion pretty quickly here. But I will put it in the chat just so like people can get to it if they need to. So it is Ride with Ace. That's the account. It's live on there right now. And so yeah, I'm actually. Can I watch it live on here and just turn it down a little bit? Still nothing. So I'm gonna have that live and like talk in case something happens. So that's one of the places where you can watch it. But it is still not started from King's Dominion's end at all. But nothing's happening. Like it's just an empty stage at this point. The Facebook Live has started. Really? Has it? Someone said it did in the chat on there, but I don't see anything. Pretty sure they said I'm gonna look back on this. They did say, tune in to Facebook Live. Like, yeah, that's... like, it should be there. So... like I said, sorry about this. There's not much I can do. We'll see what happens. Depending on if Ace is the only one I can see, I won't be able to have it on screen, but I'll still try to do a reaction if that makes sense. But I can't really say much. Yeah, it just looks like it's running a little late though. Like I said though, my schedule is a little tight, so hopefully they don't go too late. Because I do have school later today. And as in later today, I mean in like an hour and 20 minutes. So, yeah, hopefully everything works out there. It's up on Facebook. What in the world? I am missing it completely then. Oh, okay, I see it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I found it. All right, it's up. Yep. Well, it's up, but it's just a screen and there's not anything going on. That's weird. It's up, but I can't really do anything with it. So, yeah, I see it, but nothing's playing. It's just a blank screen. I can't even, like, do anything with it. So I think that'll fix itself in a few seconds, hopefully. Yeah, it's on Facebook now. I found it, but all I'm seeing is a King's Dominion logo, and that's it. Is anyone else seeing anything different? Because I can't even, like, click on it or anything. Let me know in the chat, because I'm not seeing anything different. I see it's there, but I can't do anything. But yeah, let me know in the chat, those who are looking at it, if you can actually do anything with it right now. Come on, King's Dominion, 11 plus minutes late. Yeah, that's what we all see. That's it. Yeah, I can't even like I can't even like put it in full screen or anything. I would have put it up anyways, but I literally can't. So, that'll work itself out in a little bit. Like I said, sorry guys about this. If anyone's just coming in and wondering what's going on, the announcement technically hasn't started yet. I have a link to the Facebook. Actually, I'm gonna have to change that link because you're not gonna find it that way, it looks like. So, let's see. Actually, it probably will. When the video actually starts, because it's like set up, but the video hasn't actually started, if that makes sense. So it'll probably work either way, but yeah. Still waiting on this announcement. Pretty crazy. Any of you guys got any like trips happening soon in terms of parks you're visiting? I don't have anything too much going on. If not Scary Farm is happening this year, then I'll do that later. But yeah, I'll just open that up. Anyone going to any parks anytime soon? You can say in the chat where you're going to. Doing pretty good today. Had to wake up a little early, and I have school after this, but I'm doing pretty good. New England trip for you? Nice. That's awesome. Cedar Point. I remember going there for my first time in 2019. That was a blast. Hope you have a good time there. Going back to King's Dominion. There you go. And Busch Gardens, Williamsburg in the fall. Nice. That's cool. I've never been to either of those parks, but they're very high on my bucket list. But yeah, I still have the same thing. King's Dominion, you can't be 15 minutes late. I mean, that would make sense if they were, but yeah. I'm listening to the Ace one because that's where the video's still up. It's still background music and no one is on stage, so they're still getting things ready. But yeah. Let's see. You'd go to King's Dominion this weekend if you didn't feel terrible. Hope you get better. That's unfortunate to hear. For sure. Yeah, I hope you get better. Zero G coasters. Coaster fan just got back from Dollywood, but Lightning Rod was closed. Of course it was. Yikes. That's too bad to hear. But Thunderhead was good. That's great to hear. Oh, and you've run Lightning Rod before. That's good. But yeah, that coaster, whenever I go to Dollywood, that thing is like, planning to ride that is gonna give me a heart attack just because it's so hard to. But yeah, there's surprisingly a lot of coasters in the New England area. Yeah, there are, like, kind of spread out, but yeah, there are a good bit of coasters in that area, so that's like a nice like little hot spot to hit up. Universal Orlando for the first time in October. Nice. I imagine you got to be doing Halloween Horror Nights. Okay, so the thing has started. There's still nothing for the King's Dominion live. It started on Ace. Site X is real. That was what was mentioned on the other stream. Yeah, I have to watch it from Insta, but I can't have it live on here because it's from Ace, and I didn't ask for permission prior. So I'm gonna have to react like this, which is unfortunate. Go to Ride with Ace if you want to watch it, because it looks like King's Dominion is not gonna have it up. Which is unfortunate. So one of the temples had carvings of a monkey, and this is for the theming, and there was a contraption that spun the professor around, is I guess sort of the theme of this coaster, if that makes sense. Still nothing for King's Dominion. I will put the link in here. Yeah, here you go. Alrighty, they brought somebody up. One of the higher ups for King's Dominion. Giving Furious Baco theming vibes for sure. Still nothing on the King's Dominion live stream, which is unfortunate. Now they're introducing the Vice President of King's Dominion. They're doing a tribute of the park. They just said they're talking about like the over the past 46 years. Guys, I can't show it because it's from Ace. I don't want to have any potential problems with them, which that was why I was hoping to do it through the King's Dominion live, but it's still not up. I like literally can't show it. It's the live announcement is going on currently. It just started. It's on the Ride with Ace on Instagram. King's Dominion's live stream has failed up to this point. It's not like it's up, but it isn't showing anything. It's just a logo. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Hopefully it'll get fixed. They're mentioning Coconut Shores. Oh, and the camera got dropped. Oh no. The camera got dropped at the on the Ace stream. And now we don't have any. What? Wait. What is happening? No. Oh boy. So if you're not watching the Instagram live stream, the camera was dropped and now it ended. Oh god. Okay, so this is not good. The stream from Ride with Ace is down. Not sure what exactly happened there. And we have nothing from King's Dominion. Does anyone else know of any other stream going on? Because we don't have anything else right now. And yeah, the Facebook stream is completely blank. What is yikes? I don't want to rip into this too hard because I know things are difficult right now in this time, but this is kind of a disaster of an announcement. Just in terms of the coverage of it. So I hope they can fix this, but we're kind of stuck. There's like, I'm sorry, like, I'm really sorry, guys. There's not really anything I can do about this. Like I said, like, I don't know what just happened, and the live stream is gone. I have to think there's a camera probably set up and someone didn't start recording or something, because this is like weird. But yeah, there's like literally no way right now that I can watch the announcement. So if anyone finds anything, let me know. Because there's nothing. Not the best look for let's see. Okay, the stream is up for you. Let's see. Is this the King's Dominion? It's on Facebook for King's Dominion. Finally, is it actually like up? Please tell me it is. Okay, let's look at it. It's still a blank screen for me. New live video. Is it from Ace or is it from King's Dominion? Okay, it's from Ace. Okay, got it. So, and King's Dominion, it's still nothing. Great. So, I'm gonna have to go back on Ace. Okay, now they revealed the Freespin. Yeah, okay. So, and it is, the name is the one that was leaked. It's Tumbili, I believe is how you pronounce it. I may have butchered that badly. But I believe it is Swahili for monkey, which is why there's a lot of monkey things in the chat. So, has King's Dominion... I'm still not getting anything from King's Dominion. But yeah, Tumbili is the name. And like I said, I can't show it, unfortunately. I can't tell if the screen is having issues on their end or if this is the footage having problems. I hope it's the footage, because that would have been a yikes otherwise. In spring of next year is when it'll open. King's Dominion still is not live. So, okay, the pronunciation of it is Tumbili. Yeah, it's having quite a few issues. Is the King's Dominion one up for anybody? Or is only the Ace one up? Because I still am not seeing anything from King's Dominion. So... I'm gonna... Okay, now they're talking about Jungle Xpedition. The new area. They're talking about season passes, and they're encouraging them as a gift. What? I think there's a character on stage now. And they're opening a box. Oh, it's Halloween. It just is a Halloween haunt thing. Alright, now people are saying King's Dominion has it. Like, it's live, but there's nothing there. Like, it shows up, but there's, like, nothing there, at least from the looks of it. I'm gonna try this again. In terms of... Yeah, they're showing Halloween Haunt right now. On the Ace announcement. I'm trying to look at it from... Yeah, there's still nothing on my end from King's Dominion. It's still, like, the logo, and that's it. Which is weird. And now they're talking about Winterfest. Let's see. Anything new here? Looks like they're introducing a new parade. With new floats, so that's interesting and cool to hear about. But and it'll be from November 20th and through, did it say December? It got blocked. I think it was 21st or 31st. Any luck for anybody on the King's Dominion Facebook one? And that's it. Is that it? our viewers at home, your stream isn't working for me. Go to this link. All right, it is done with from what I'm seeing. I don't see the link you put in. It's over. It just ended. So pretty much they didn't really go over the area much at all. So, that was, I guess the King's Dominion announcement, and that was pretty short actually. I mean, I guess final thoughts. I apologize for everyone watching because things were a little more chaotic than I expected. But obviously, like, the coaster was what we thought it was leaked. Well, the leaked coaster that we saw. It is Tumbili, which will be themed to, I guess, a temple with monkey carvings. So that also has a contraption that spins you around, I guess. But I have it on Mac. I accidentally put in the mobile link. Was that for Ace or for King's Dominion? I tried multiple times to get the King's Dominion thing to work. And it did not. And now it's showing like a video, like something happened, but I think it's like, so I don't, okay, so it did show up, but that's so weird. That is really weird. Like, and I tried exiting out and like going through different ways, so that is so weird. Like I said, apologize for the technical difficulties for that. But for King's Dominion, yeah, we had Tumbili, which is the S&S 40 Freespin. Should be a nice like little addition for the park. Nothing obviously too standoutish, but I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy it. And then the new area, I was really hoping they were gonna talk a little bit more about it. They're just like, it sounds like they're retheming it, like the area and some shops and stuff, but nothing about any other ride rethemes or anything in the future. So I really don't honestly have all that much to say about this announcement, because we knew almost all of it beforehand. Yeah, and I guess, like I said, in other news, the Cedar Fair investor article released today, and it pretty much showed that it doesn't look like that they will be opening any other rides later this year. So yeah. And then if you guys want to go to another stream, I'm actually going to probably end it here pretty quickly. Coaster Chaw is actually doing one. Later this evening. Okay. Never mind. So if you want to do that and give your reaction somewhere, you can go over there. He did a live stream as well. It is going to be a capacity nightmare. That's true. I guess basically I'll just ask then, any final thoughts on this attraction? But before I go, because I have some time, because that was shorter than I expected, even with the delay. And like I said, there wasn't really much I could do about the weird announcement situation. It was just very weird. But yeah, any final thoughts from anyone about this announcement and the new 40 Freespin? Obviously, yeah, it probably won't have the best capacity. I've never ridden one of these, so I can't say how much I like them or don't. The only 4D coasters I've ridden are X2, which is one of my favorites, and Green Lantern when it was at Magic Mountain, which was one of my least favorites, so I really can't say anything about any of those rides. But yeah, I'll just open this up. Any final thoughts on this ride? But yeah, we'll see. I hope it doesn't mean the volcano replacement will be in 2027. Who knows? I mean, they didn't tease anything today, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. That doesn't mean that it won't come sooner rather than later. But obviously it doesn't really give us any information as to when we could potentially see a replacement for it. But we'll see what happens. It does look like it has decent theming. I think that is definitely a trend we're moving towards with all these parks in America, at least. They're really like trying to focus on the theming of their coasters. Um, some people have attributed that to like Hagrid's and Velocicoaster being the influence of that, but they are actually like theming up their coasters, which is a nice thing to see. So um, that is nice to see, and we've been seeing it with Orion for Cedar Fair, Copperhead Strike, and this is just another evolution of that. And then for Six Flags, we have Dr. Diabolicals, obviously. So it's nice to see for sure. It makes me curious to see what they will do with Magic Mountain's Raptor, which I'll probably react to that, assuming like that works out for me time wise. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for checking out this stream. Like I said, I apologize for all the issues. There wasn't really much I could do about it. But with that being said, that's pretty much going to end it. So thank you guys all for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to. I do Coaster Time live streams with like content creators as guests, and I'm planning to release more videos in the future and doing like live stream announcements like this one, or more like the Fiesta Texas and the Cedar Point one, which I think went a lot better. Just in terms of the technical side of things. So if you haven't seen those, make sure to check those out. I even timestamped where the reaction is, so you can make sure to check those out. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time here on Coaster Hour. See you guys.